Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. A very good afternoon. I do apologise if my voice is very quite horsey, not well at the moment, but I said I'd pop on while I have my time to get things together. Keith here from Come On The Hoops. If this is your first time coming across the channel, please do like and subscribe below. It would be appreciated. And most of all, comment below what position do you think Celtic should strengthen in. We're almost halfway through this window and we haven't brought one player in. Stephen Welsh has left the club. Odin Holm has left the club. And Celtic fans are wondering what positions are we going to strengthen in. Preferably, we want to strengthen left back. We want to strengthen up front as well. Centre back maybe as well. But I'm going to talk about Kieran Tierney's situation. Bit of an update there. Recent update as well today. Mason Melia, League of Ireland. Louie Barry, Aston Villa. Mike Naroski, and Lewis Palma. We kick off at Kieran Tierney. Now, this could affect Kieran Tierney joining Celtic in this coming month because in the left back situation at Arsenal, Zinchenko is wanted by Borussia Dortmund. Talksport has reported today. The German giants want Zinchenko. They're looking to get him on loan and offer 20 million quid in the summer from him as well. He's 28 years of age. He has been preferred over Tierney over the last 2 years. Yeah, fair enough. Tierney was on loan at Sociedad last season, but he did get more games ahead of Tierney. So if he goes, I'm sure that Tete and Arsenal will be reluctant to let Tierney go in this coming window. If it happens, it happens. We will keep an eye over the next couple of days. If Tierney doesn't go in this window to Celtic, it will be in the summer on a pre-contract, as Celtic and Arsenal have been negotiating over the last couple of weeks. So let's see how that goes. Regards to Lewis Palma, it doesn't look like he's going to La Liga side Real Vaticano. It looks like with their FIFA ban above their heads, it looks like they won't be signing them on loan with the principle of 2.1 million being offered at the table in the summer. That deal has been withdrawn by the La Liga team. I've made it clear on the channel, Palma will go in this window. He's not getting enough time at Celtic. He hasn't performed this season. Genoa of Serie A, Patrick Vieira's team, the Olympiacos that are interested as well. I'm sure there's going to be clubs in the MLS. I made it clear in the channel as well that if you're going to move Palma on, preferably, hopefully the MLS, because he has lost his grandparents over the last 6 weeks. He's probably homesick. That's probably affecting his mentality. It's probably affecting his performance, affecting him in training. So I'm sure the club will listen to offers, but they're waiting for James Forrest to be fully fit before they can let Palma go as well. Because there was talk of Palma meant to be travelling to Madrid this week to finalise this deal, but that's obviously been withdrawn. Regards to Aston Villa forward, Louie Barry. Now, the reports came out last night from the football insider Pete O'Rourke, basically tweeted that Celtic have joined the race for 21-year-old Louie Barry. Now, Louie Barry spent half of this season at Stockport County in League One. He scored 16 goals and he has 3 assists in 24 games. Reports that Leeds United, Middlesbrough, Sunderland are all interested in this guy. Now, Villa have recalled him back to the squad, which we're playing Villa in 2 weeks' time. Anthony Joseph of Sky Sports report today that Unai Emery is going to assess Louie Barry in training and going to make a final call. Celtic, if they are going to get him, has to be a permanent deal to sign him, because at the end of the day, we want to bring structure in. We want to bring youth in. We want to develop the team, and more likely it will be. If it's a case that it's a player that Brendan wants, go for him. Obviously, he's getting attention from championship teams because he can produce as well. So I will keep an eye on this. Another one close to home for me, a guy that I've seen play twice live, is Mason Melia. Very high-rated player, 17 years of age. He was the League of Ireland Young Player of the Year last year. He was the youngest scorer in the League of Ireland at the age of 15. There's interest from Liverpool, clubs in Germany, clubs in Italy, and reports from the Irish Mayor that he was over in Glasgow last week at Lennoxtown and looking at facilities at Celtic as well. The only stumbling block with Mason Mealy is if we sign him, you probably won't see him in a Celtic shirt this time next year. Brexit rules is we can't sign a player until he's 18. So he'll stay at Pats with the pre-contract. League of Ireland finish at the end of October, start of November, and then he'll probably do a bit of training with Celtic and then seeing the squad next year. I think he's a development player, a lot of potential. 54 games in the League of Ireland, 10 goals. 3 assists, and he helped Pats win the FAI Cup as well last season. We'll see what happens with that. Regards to Mike Nawrocki, there was talks over the last 2 to 3 days that Oxford United in the English Championship are interested in signing the Polish centre-back. Hasn't worked out for him at Celtic. Larga Bielka's at MC20. Stephen Welch is gone to Mechelen. Will Nawrocki go to Oxford United on a loan move? I'm sure the clubs are interested in letting him go because he hasn't performed for Celtic. The chance that he hasn't settled down. You know, you got Carter Vickers, you got Scales in there, you've got Trusty in there. He's not going to get ahead of them lads. So the 23-year-old will more likely leave in this coming window. So that's really it for me today. Let's see what happens with Zinchenko. If he goes to Dortmund, I can't see Arsenal loaning Tierney out for the rest of the season. We'll see what happens. Do subscribe to the channel. I do apologise about the voice, and I'll speak to you all soon. Hail, hail.